Besides being considered one of the most famous actors in the world, Tom Hanks is a powerful man who knows very well how to enjoy his enormous wealth. But have you ever stopped to wonder about just how this actor lives? In this video, you will discover what the luxurious life of Tom Hanks is like. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications. Check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Career. Born in 1956 in the city of Concord, California, Thomas Jeffrey Hanks, better known as Tom Hanks, is a prestigious American actor and filmmaker. Although he was an extremely shy kid, he decided to study theater and dedicate himself to the artistic life. His debut in the movies happened in 1980 with the movie He Knows You're Alone, followed by Splash in 1984, a beautiful performance that gave him the opportunity to star in other films such as Bachelor Party and Big. In the 1990s, Hanks established himself as one of the leading actors of the time, starring in hit films such as Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, Apollo 13, and The Green Mile. The 2000s was no different. He continued to act in films that were super successful, such as Cast Away, Catch Me If You Can, The Terminal, The Polar Express, and The Da Vinci Code. And besides being a brilliant actor, Tom Hanks also stands out a lot as a filmmaker, having produced several films, many of which he himself has even starred in. And it's no wonder that he is considered one of the most respected personalities in Hollywood, having collected several awards in his resume, such as 5 Golden Globe Awards and 2 Academy Awards for Best Actor. And it is for all his excellent work that Tom Hanks is considered one of the most successful actors of all time, being now able to live an extremely luxurious life. Pacific Palisades Mansions. When it comes to investing in a good place to live, Tom Hanks is an actor who doesn't like to skimp out. Most of its properties are concentrated in the Pacific Palisades neighborhood, a prime region of Los Angeles, California. Tom Hanks' first estate in the area was a sophisticated home on Corsica Drive, which boasts 6,289 square feet of floor area. The residence, built in 1929, is surrounded by a lush garden. The actor later put the property up for sale in 2014 for $5,200,000. Tom Hanks also once owned 2 mansions right next to each other. The first villa has a classic Spanish style, being built in 1933. The rustic residence, filled with wood structures, features a living room with fireplace, a sophisticated kitchen with a center island, a modernized dining room, 4 bathrooms clad with luxury, and 4 bedrooms. On the exterior, the 3,930 square foot mansion is located on a half-acre plot, surrounded by trees that bring a nice breeze on a daily basis. There is also a lovely garden at the back, which provides breathtaking views of the region. Another distinctive feature of this mansion is that it is located in a quiet area of Pacific Palisades Riviera, just a few streets away from the beach area. And according to media reports, this revival of Spanish architecture has already been listed for $8,750,000. The second mansion is next door and was built in 1957, standing out for its traditional English architecture and encompassing 7,260 square feet of area. The entrance hall leads to the large living room, with a fireplace and bookshelves built into the wall, as well as French-style doors, which help bring natural light to the interior. The formal dining room features a chandelier hanging over the wooden table, while the kitchen has a central island, a skylight, and integrates a table for casual dining. The residence also features 7 cozy bedrooms and a guest lounge with an integrated bar. Outside, you can enjoy a peaceful atmosphere on the lush lawn with an enchanting view of the mountains. That property was once listed for sale for $9,250,000. Later, both of the actors' mansions were bought together by the same buyer for a reported $17,500,000. On the other hand, Tom Hanks' most impressive property in Pacific Palisades is his current residence, located on a 65,000 square foot semicircular lot on San Onofre Drive. Little is known about the interior of the property, but it was built in 1996 and is about 14,513 square feet in area. Outside the mansion is a half-circle of some very green lawn, plus a luxurious swimming pool, a limestone pavilion, a vegetable garden on the lower level, and several living areas. According to media reports, the actor bought the mansion in 2010 for the princely sum of $26 million. Cars. When it comes to spending his money on vehicles, Tom Hanks seems to have quite a collection, having already been spotted in several cars, such as a $9,000 UAZ 452, a $12,000 Fiat 126, a $18,000 Fiat 128, a $22,000 Fiat 500, a $26,000 Cadillac Bruin Fleetwood, a $30,000 Pontiac Parisienne, a $32,000 Toyota Prius, a $40,000 Toyota RAV4, a $50,000 Chevrolet Tahoe, a $55,000 Scion XB, a $70,000 F-250, a $85,000 Ford F-450 Super Duty. However, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars mark, he decided to auction his beautiful Tesla Model S, a super technological car full of digital facilities, besides having great range, with it being capable of traveling up to 405 miles with a single battery charge. And maybe that's why this dream of many car lovers is valued at $100,000. Upping the ante further, he has also put his Toyota FJ40 Land Cruiser up for sale at the auction. It is an imposing car, completely customized by the actor and capable of tackling any kind of terrain. And no wonder the vehicle is estimated to have sold for approximately $120,000. Going even more expensive, Hanks also put his 1992 Airstream trailer up for sale. A car that, despite having a simple interior, the actor is sure to remembers it fondly for all their trips together, and this probably makes the price of the vehicle appreciate quite a lot. To get an idea of the figures, it is estimated that the vehicle will be auctioned for something around $200,000. The most luxurious car Tom Hanks was ever seen using, on the other hand, was an incredible Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, a car well known for the way it opens its doors. The vehicle is equipped with an excellent engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, and it's no wonder that, depending on the year and model, its price can exceed $250,000. Other properties. Tom Hanks usually invests much of his wealth in properties, with him owning a large real estate portfolio. He has lived, for example, on a houseboat, located at Barnhill Marina in Alameda County, California. The 1,152 square foot houseboat was built in 1973 and has its interior in a rustic architecture. However, the place recently underwent a renovation, acquiring a more modern style and clean colors. The property includes a cozy living room, which integrates a dining area, alongside glazed windows, which bring natural light inside. The compact kitchen is right after it and has an equally sophisticated design, not to mention a luxurious bathroom, 2 cozy bedrooms, an office, and a balcony overlooking the city. And according to some sources, the floating residence is currently valued at $600,000. It is speculated that Tom Hanks also has a ski home in Ketchum, Idaho. The rustic-style house has farmhouse aspects and is located in a hilly area. Among the indoor areas is the stone-walled living room, which integrates a dining room by making use of a circular table, besides having a space to enjoy the breathtaking view of the Sun Valley Mountains. The property suite has soft colors, while the kitchen has stainless steel appliances and the bathroom is covered head to top in luxuries. Outside, there is a deck with personalized seating from where one can enjoy the enchanting views, as well as having a patio for casual dining. According to some sources, Tom Hanks' property in Idaho was built from scratch at a cost of $12 million. Another property that is speculated to have once belonged to Tom Hanks is a stunning mansion located in the village of Laddingtown on Long Island in New York State. The 3-story mansion is 14,000 square feet in size and is within a half-mile distance of the entrance gates, which includes a road flanked by beautiful trees. Originally built in 1898, the residence has all the attributes of a true palace, with ebonywood floors and beautiful furniture from its time that match the traditional design. The living room with French doors has a century-old fireplace, while the chef's kitchen has a marble countertop and integrates a casual dining room. The mansion has at least 8 suites. There is also a classic dining room, ideal for formal meals, and a leisure room remodeled in dark colors. Outside, meanwhile, the mansion is set in a 5.5-acre wooded lot, including several areas for relaxation and leisure, such as an 800 square foot pool that includes sun loungers in order to enjoy the hot summer days. Another detail about this residence is that it was the outdoor location of the movie The Money Pit, in which Tom Hanks acts. And according to media reports, the mansion was put up for sale in 2014 for $12,500,000. Because he holds Greek citizenship, it is speculated that Tom Hanks also owns 2 houses in the country, one on the island of Antiparos, in a quiet area near Glyfa Beach, and another on the small island of Patmos. According to the Celebrity Net Worth website, Tom Hanks' real estate portfolio is over $150 million. Excessive luxuries. A man as successful as Tom Hanks has more than enough money to be able to enjoy a lot of luxury. When it comes to dressing well, for example, he does not skimp on his look, having already been spotted sporting beautiful watches, such as a $2,000 Bell & Ross BR 123 Vintage, a $5,000 Omega Speedmaster Moon watch, a $8,500 Rolex Milgauss, a $10,000 Rolex Explorer I, a $14,000 Rolex Sea Dweller. In his spare time, Tom Hanks likes to enjoy life on the high seas, having been spotted several times on his beautiful yacht named after his wife, Margarita. The vessel appeared to be the Ferretti Yacht 780 model, a beautiful, aerodynamically designed yacht with sleek, sophisticated lines. The yacht is known to be about 78 feet long, more than enough space to house everything needed for Tom Hanks to spend several days on the high seas. Entering its interior, we can see its quite modern architecture, with all its finishings done with top-notch materials. And if the actor wants to host some guests, there are 4 cabins able to offer much comfort for all who go on board. Something that stands out in its interior are its large window openings, which allows one to enjoy the landscape in any room. Going up to the external area of the yacht, there are several sofas with armchairs, an ideal place for him to sunbathe and enjoy the sea breeze. There are no doubts that this boat must offer many joyful moments for him and his wife. And to give you an idea of the figures, you can find this same model yacht costing around $4 million. Sources of income. Besides making a lot of money from his excellent performances in Hollywood movies, Tom Hanks also has other sources of income. He stands out a lot as a voice actor, for example, with his main character being the famous Sheriff Woody from the animated film Toy Story, a production so successful that it called for the creation of Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, and Toy Story 4. As a filmmaker, he has helped produce several films in which he starred in, and even productions in which he didn't even appear, like My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, Where the Wild Things Are, Evan Almighty, among many others. Hanks also excels as a writer, with him having already released a few books during his career, something that should certainly generate him some income. And we can't forget that he has also worked as a screenwriter in some productions in which he himself starred in, such as Greyhound and Larry Crown. Social media, in turn, can also be considered a source of income for Tom Hanks. This is because he has millions of followers on different platforms. On Instagram, for example, he has 9 million followers, on Facebook the number exceeds 12 million, and on Twitter he has reached the mark of 16 million followers. However, despite having so many followers, the actor seems to have no interest in making even more money from advertising, with him having already lent his image to few companies. One of the few commercials he's ever done was in the 2004 movie The Terminal, where Tom's character appears buying several snacks at the fast food chain Burger King and enjoying their famous burgers. We can say that, besides being an actor, Tom Hanks has several other sources of income. Net worth. Being one of the most prestigious and respected actors in Hollywood, it is a fact that Tom Hanks has already amassed a huge net worth throughout his career. But things weren't always like this. He had to work hard to reach the financial heights and prestige he has today. The salary Tom Hanks received for each film grew as the productions he was in started to become successful, and also according to the negotiation made for each performance. In 1984 with the film Splash, for example, it is estimated that he received a mere $70,000, but from then on, his fee only grew exponentially. According to some sources, it is estimated that he received about $1,750,000 for Big, $18 million for The Da Vinci Code, $40 million for Saving Private Ryan, $50 million for Angels and Demons, and up to $70 million for Forrest Gump. This was because the production of the film had exhausted its budget, and Hanks accepted to work without a guaranteed fixed salary, instead for a percentage of the profits. And since the film was a huge commercial success, he was able to cash in that gigantic figure. And all this huge paycheck he gets for every performance is just a reflection of how commercially successful his films are. To have an idea, summing up the films in which Tom Hanks has participated, the amount collected at the box office of them all together exceeds the small sum of $10 billion, a gigantic amount that puts him among the 10 biggest actors in the world at the box office. And while no one knows exactly the true size of Tom Hanks' wealth, some sources estimate that currently, at the peak of his 66 years of age, he has already amassed a net worth of over $400 million. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.